start the countdown.
To another episode of the Talk of the Ring Show. You have your host,
Sabrina and Harley.
And today we have none other than Rembrandt.
Woo! Yay!
What's up?
So how are
you?
you
guys? No, how are you guys?
How are we? We're good. We're living life.
Yeah, great.
I'm good. I can't complain. I'm here.
That's good. So we're going to hop right into these questions.
All right.
Sounds good.
I'll start. So Sabrina started yesterday, so let's start simple. Who got you into wrestling?
Oh, damn. My first memory, for some reason, is when I was like 3, seeing Undertaker come out at Royal Rumble. I don't know why I remember that, but my mom ain't let me watch it, so I got tight. But then after that, 3 years later, my uncle was a big wrestling fan. This is during the Attitude Era, so I used to watch it with him every Monday night before, the night before school or whatever. And then my mom used to kick him out at 10, but I would take him back down so we could wrestle anyway. But, my uncle is the main reason why I got into wrestling and why I still, enjoy it.
Yeah. Undertaker seems like a big inspiration for a lot of wrestlers, actually.
Yeah.
It's hard not to be.
All right. So who trained you?
I was trained by the Amazing Red. Shout outs also to Smiley, Chris Devine, John Xavier, rest in peace. And I'm sure I'm forgetting other people, but those off the top of my head are the people that really sat down and kind of just stuck with me, even though at first I was all over the place. It took me a minute to really find my groove. But Amazing Red, first and foremost, is just the person who put in the most effort, I would say.
Yeah. Sabrina, do you want to ask a question?
Yeah, sure. So who is your dream opponent to go against, or where is your dream place to have a match?
It's funny, as a kid, I could have answered this easily, but as a professional wrestler, I can't really answer that easily because I feel like every time I go out there, I'm already living the dream. I've been in front of larger crowds, thousands of people. I've been in front of hundreds of people, whatever so have you. But I'm really blessed to just be able to do it.
Yeah.
But if I have to pick, just so I don't seem boring or whatever, I definitely want a Mania match. I just feel like I haven't been there even as a fan. I've only experienced it on TV, and I feel like that would be a crazy experience. As far as opponents, I'd probably say Red in an actual match. We've had tons of training fights and stuff like that, and those have been funny. But an actual match, where I am right now in my career, that would be cool. And I would have said Undertaker, but he retired. So I'll say either AJ Styles or Randy Orton.
Yeah. AJ Styles, I think, just came back last night, right?
He did.
Did he? I didn't watch
stuff.
I watch it. I was a little busy. But yeah, no. I mean, Those are great. Is there anybody specifically at like PPW that you would like to go against?
Anybody with the championship.
There you go.
Because honestly, the No Limits title, it hasn't been what it used to be since I've held it. But, you know, I could be a TV champion. I could be a heavyweight champion. I could be a tag champion if I really felt like it. So, anybody with the championship. That's how I feel about that.
That's the topic that gets me furious. I'm like, so they took his title, played around with it for a little bit, and gave it to Timothy Theory.
Oh, okay. We're not gonna get into him because I'm not a fan. So,
Hey, I mean, I'm not a fan of Sins, but I will say he earned his title, and you know, I'll be watching like I always do.
oh yeah, well, like we'll support him, but at the end of the day, it's really your belt. We're just waiting for you to get it back. You know.
Appreciate that. As long as you know.
Now, like when you're wrestling, do you prefer to be like the baby face or the heel?
We already know the answer.
I mean, I am just me. I think wrestling has evolved. I don't think there are good guys and bad guys anymore. I just think there are people you invest in and people you don't invest in. People you want to see good things happen for, people you want to see get beat up, people you want to live vicariously through, and people you want to, beat up, but you can't. So you watch your favorite wrestler do it. I'm not a good guy, clearly. I talk a lot of crap when I go out there. And I wrestle to win. I don't wrestle to put on 5-star matches. I don't wrestle to, whatchamacallit, put on classics that people can talk about on Twitter for years to come. It's not really my thing. I wrestle to win, and I wrestle to make sure that the people in the crowd get their money's worth emotionally. And yeah, but then again, like, I have my favorite Harley. I have Gavin.
Just kidding.
I have you. I don't hate everyone. I'm not out here hating anyone for no reason. But if you provoke me, you'll find out.
Right.
Yeah, the crowd is definitely weird for you. Sometimes they hate you. Sometimes they love you. I'm just there like, you hated him last month. Now you love him. The next month you'll hate him. I'm like, excuse me.
It's crazy. It's crazy because like when I first met him, I was like, I like him. I don't know why. But then again, I root for like a lot of like the heels, as you will. So like I can't say that like I don't know. He's just a nice guy, and like I'm not gonna provoke anybody in the ring. I'm not gonna do it unless you're the right person. Then I will.
I mean, my mom thinks I'm a nice guy. She thinks she raised me to be a nice guy, so I'll let her know that you said that.
What would you say has been your favorite match that you've ever been in so far since you started wrestling?
Wow, that's hard. Because I have certain matches for certain reasons. So I'll give you three for three different reasons. There's a match I had at Excellent Pro Wrestling against Havoc, who just recently came back to PPW, actually.
Yeah. That
match is one of my favorites because it's the first time I felt like I made it as a wrestler. And so being able to be out there with someone who was more experienced, but, he put me through hell. Like, that was a physical match. But I learned so much, and I gained the crowd's respect, et cetera, et cetera. And so for a lot of reasons, it was just a special moment for me to be able to go out there and prove that I can do this. The second one is probably going to be, well, not probably, it is my match against Isaac Rule, the tables match, where I won the championship for obvious reasons. That was my first ever hardcore match, whatever you want to call it. That was my first one-on-one match for a championship. Uh, that was my first championship win. That's when you and I, Harley, got super close. Uh, and for a multitude of reasons. One of my best friends was there. You know, being able to be out there with Seaton and Cosmic, of course, like that. And just, you know, like that was a 2 year journey, probably longer, of me trying to like win a championship and prove that like I'm not just here for no reason. Um, and it was one of those things where like I'm not gonna talk about what happened afterwards, but the emotions and the feelings I had, they were very vindicated. And you know, it was one of those things where like almost breaking my leg, uh, and just the blood, sweat, and tears I put in at CPW. Like I felt like that was really my stamp to let them know, like, you know, whether you want me to be or not, I'm a part of this company. I'm a part of its history now. And the last one, or the last two, I would say, uh, is the first one is a one-on-one I had against Steve Pena for the 5 Punch Championship out here in Brooklyn. Um, I never grew up watching New Japan. I will be completely honest. I knew nothing of the strong style, but that match was like physical, physical, and I lost. But you know, I came out stronger because of it. And the last one is a six-man tag, the House of Gangone. I believe it was myself, Gabriel Brogan, and Juba against Private Party and Smiley. Just because we just tore the house down and we did stuff that you're probably never gonna see again.
Yeah, would you say like your character, like Rembrandt, changed from Hazleton to Broadheadsville, like different venues, or would you say he stayed the same?
I'd say yes to both. I'm still the same person at my core. I still want the same thing: titles, money, everything that comes with that. Uh, but I am the Rembrandt that walked into Hazleton is different than the one that came back to Broadheadsville, because the one in Hazleton was just now finding himself. He didn't have the confidence he has now, and also I wasn't tested enough. You know, almost breaking my leg. I tore my meniscus last year. Uh, the tables matches, all that nonsense with sin and fighting 12 people at once or whatever it was. Like, all of that stuff, like, changed me. It forced me to get better. It forced me to be better. Not to mention, you know, the world ended and all of that good stuff. So, with the world ending, it's kind of like you had nothing to lose anyway. So, why not just go all out? So, this Rembrandt that you see, while he's not that much different, I'd say there's a bigger chip on my shoulder because I'm kind of understanding now how good I actually am.
Yeah, so like kind of a different mindset from the beginning till now.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
It's really good.
Sabrina, you want to ask, or am I going to?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading off my watch today because I'm on my phone. So, what is like the best advice you've been given with wrestling in this industry?
Back when I did AEW Dark, Dustin Rhodes came up to me and Fuego del Sol. I had no idea he was even watching our match. And he just told us, like, slow down. And it's one of those things where I can get lost in my own passion sometimes, and you know, things get a little hectic out there when you're moving like 100 miles per minute. But when he told me to slow down, it allowed me to like really like understand what I was doing and understand when to do certain things, when to irritate my opponent, when to acknowledge a crowd, because the crowd likes to throw middle fingers and different stuff at me now. But, sometimes I can't focus on the crowd. I have to focus on what's going on in front of me. Um, but just being able to like control my opponent and control the emotions that people are feeling, getting to shout you out while I'm beating someone up and seeing how excited you get, like that's cool for me. uh, and it's something that I wasn't always able to do until I spoke to Dustin. So yeah.
Yeah, that's great. What would you say is your favorite thing about wrestling? Like it could be fans, whatever.
Hmm. I think my favorite thing in wrestling is paying it forward. And what I mean by that is like when my uncle died, wrestling is what kept me going. I didn't go to a therapist or speak to anyone, whatever. Oh no, where'd you go? Ah, there she is.
That was literally
Um,
me yesterday. I was getting kicked out.
but yeah, uh, when he
I
passed
had
away,
a phone call. Sorry.
oh, who was it? I want to know.
We want to know the tea, Sabrina.
She's not gonna tell us.
No, it's something for offline.
Okay. But yeah, his passing like really, really devastated me, and wrestling was the only thing that kept me going in those dark times. And as I kept getting older and stuff like that, I just kept leaning on wrestling more until I ended up doing it for a living. And on, I've been very open with you about how like, I go through mental health issues and stuff like that, and it's one of those things where even on those days where I don't want to get up and I don't want to go wrestle because I'm in here, I get up because of you, because of Gavin, because of the fans that pay their money, whether they like me or not, to see me perform. Uh, I pride myself on not missing shows and events if I don't have to. Uh, I've only missed one this year, which was unfortunate, but um, I pride myself on always being there. So that way, at least for however long the event is going on and I'm out there, I can be for someone else what those guys were for me back in the day.
Yeah, that's good though, because it's like it gives you a break from like life and you can just have fun and do whatever you want in the ring. So I think that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I to be honest, like you're one of my favorite people to just watch in the ring, outside the ring, like just your commentary throughout the whole match cracks me up. Like people are talking mad crap around me, and I'm over here like, I don't know. I like this whole show. Like you put it on, and like that's what makes us and other fans like Gavin, Harley keep coming back. Is like because of the different kind of emotions that the wrestlers bring out when they come out to the ring. It's great, and I love it.
Oh, no, definitely. The whole crowd could be booing like, Rembrandt sucks. There's me. Yes, let's go, Rembrandt. Everyone's staring at me like, are you crazy? And I'm like, if I'm crazy, then hey, so be it.
I mean, most of them are crazy anyway. They just want to admit it.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is like emotion is one of those things that it's infectious. So like, yeah, they'll be booing me, but I'll hear you throughout those boos, and eventually your cheers will spread out to them
Yeah.
because even though they like to boo me, most of the time I hear when they cheer me. I'm not deaf. I just, I'm not going to acknowledge them if they're being fickle.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
but you know, it's one of those things. Being in control of all those emotions, um, it's not easy, but it definitely is fun.
Yeah. Would you say, like, if you had to choose AEW or WWE to be on, what would you choose?
He's thinking.
I could be biased because, my friend's private party at AEW and I miss them. But I'm not going to choose because I love wrestling and I just want to wrestle everywhere. I want to learn as much as I can, wrestle everyone. I don't believe in staying in one place for too long. I believe you'll get stagnant that way. So just put me anywhere, honestly.
Yeah. So you could have a little bit of everywhere.
Yeah, wrestling's more fun when it's unpredictable.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I get it. Believe me. I was talking to Harley and I said, watching you guys in the ring makes me wish I was strong enough to be a wrestler. Because like that's something I would love to do. Just like, bam, you're done. Like, but no.
Why not?
I don't. I'd rather be a manager of someone, like walking someone down, like than anything. Like I'd be like, oh, here's the man of the hour, the woman. It doesn't matter who I'm walking down, but no.
Okay, so whenever PPW remembers that I'm actually a fantastic wrestler and gives me a much old championship match, I will let you walk me down the aisle that day.
All right.
I think you should reconsider that. She's not good at cheering you on.
I'm also like,
she's like the quietest cheering she'll be like,
I cheer. It's just like Harley, you gotta understand, like you're usually next to me when I'm like cheering. So like you like are very loud and I'm over here like, I didn't know who I was cheering for on Saturday. I'll be honest with you. I was cheering for everybody. But I'm getting there.
oh yeah,
It's the lack of loyalty for me.
Yeah.
But okay, I'll let that one slide.
Oh my gosh. What would you say is the hardest part about wrestling?
Getting beat up. Honestly. I don't like being chopped. You see my face every time I get chopped. It's not a good feeling. Taking a bump, it's not a good feeling.
Yeah.
Falling off the top rope, it's not a good feeling. Whatever that man Alec Odin did to me on Saturday, that gorilla press slam like he was Ultimate Warrior in the 1980s, that did not feel good. Being thrown around like that by a man twice my size did not feel good at all. So yeah, I would definitely say anytime I'm on the receiving end of anything, I'm not happy.
Yeah, that was scary for me. I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna die.
Listen, if I would be in that ring with that guy, I would have just been like, I quit. I'm done. That's not happening.
Nah, that's what the people want. That's what the people want. But I'm no quitter.
I can tell you, there's one person I really want to see you go against. I'm going to call him the way I call him. He's the one who throws spinach all the time.
Leo? Sparrow?
AKA Vegan Boy.
Yeah, Vegan Boy. I call him the Vegan. I would love to see you go against him because, like, his chemistry in the ring, like, the way he just comes out with that, like, that tood, and, like, yours, I feel like would be great in the ring. I don't know why.
I feel like we've been in the ring before. Not one-on-one, but, yeah. Maybe. I defended my title against him, I believe. Yeah. I definitely did. And he threw spinach in my face, I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That spinach, that was the first show I went to. It's in April. He threw the spinach at me, and I was like, yo.
It's not what I expected to see either, I'll be honest, but you got to get it how you live, and the spinach has been very successful, I will say.
Yeah. I mean, great. People hate him, but I'm over here like, that's a good gimmick, though, so.
Yeah, eat your vegetables, kids.
I do, every day.
We hate the environment, but, we need a champion of the planet.
Okay? Yeah.
You know.
Sabrina, it's your
Do you
turn.
want me to ask a question? Okay, I got you. Is there an age? If you had to come up with an age to retire, what thing do you think that would be?
Tomorrow. Nah. Wow. To retire from wrestling, that's tough. Because wrestling is weird. Because you would think you'd be in your prime when you're young. But apparently, you don't hit the prime till your 40s now. Uh, so, I don't know. Because when I was 17, I was not trying to, be working at any kind of level at 40. But, I will say probably around there. Because if I keep going at the rate I'm going, yeah, I could see myself stopping around like my late 40s because wrestling is, it's one of those things where even though it hurts a lot, um, it's addicting and I don't see myself stopping anytime soon.
Yeah. Imagine Rembrandt just comes walking out, 76 years old.
With a walker and everything, he's like, I
Whoa,
got this.
whoa, nah, that's where I'll draw the line. I'm definitely not gonna be 70 years old still trying to jump off the top rope because, yeah,
Definitely
not
breaking a
gonna,
million pieces then.
probably, yeah, probably. But hey, Ric Flair did it. And Ricky Steamboat didn't do it, so nah, I'm still not gonna do it. But shout out to them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to keep going? I
Yeah.
got this. Okay, let me, because like I got the same phone call, so I had to go back to my text. Hold on. Who is your favorite tag team partner to work with ever?
I know the answer. Go ahead.
Harley, this is your question. This is why I'm
I'm
asking.
about to say like that was it's kind of an obvious answer. Of course, it's Cosmic. I've had great partners in the past. Don't get me wrong. Like Gabriel Grogan, Tosi Tom, those are amazing partners. Danger Jameson was another guy. And right now, being that I am newly federated, shout out to my boy Abraham Khan. He's a wonderful partner so far. But no one compares to Cosmic. Just the chemistry, the synchronization. Like, we're just like this. Like, we go hand in hand together.
Yeah.
She is everything I would aspire to be in a wrestler, in a presence, in a person. Uh, she's just great, and she knows she's great, and I tell her all the time she's great. So yeah, I can't see myself picking anyone else other than Cosmic.
Yeah, you guys are just like a package deal.
Yeah, even though we've been, riding solo a little bit more, dividing and conquering as we call it, we still go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
She's actually one of the girls that or the IPPW that I actually love. I love a lot of them. Don't get me wrong, but she's one of my favorites just because of the way she comes out. She's like, yeah, I'm here, and I love it. I love her.
I mean, yeah, to be her with everyone in your DMs all day and weirdos trying to get feet pics and stuff like that, it gets crazy for her. But she handles it well. She handles it with class, and that's all you can ask for.
Yeah. Especially this month on Saturday, they were like, "We want Cosmic," and then Cosmic's like, "Hot joke's on you. I'm not here."
Oh, yeah, I can't have Cosmic. No, well, not you, but the PPW audience can't have Cosmic until I say so. Because right now, I'm just not feeling the vibe that audience is giving me, and so I'm gonna take Cosmic away. And like I said, if they don't get it together, I'm gonna end up taking me away too. But let's hope it don't come to that.
Yeah, please no, man.
Yeah, I would die. I'd be like, this is it.
You're gonna have to take that up with management and let them know that I am a valued commodity.
I got this right now. No, I'm kidding.
Come
No, but like, yeah, no, it's crazy. Like I've seen a lot of other wrestling shows around the area, and I feel like something keeps bringing me back to TPW. I think it's because of like Harley, like you said, it's like the audience. You know, like Harley, Gavin, especially like those two make you feel like family when walking in. And like now I know the wrestlers, so like you guys are just like, hey, what's up? How you been? Like, but no, it's I don't
to
know.
me, it's like a family reunion every single month when I go to wrestling. Because you have this, and we have Gavin. He's adorable. We have Rembrandt. We have sometimes Cosmic. It's just one big wrestling happy family.
Good. I'm glad
Well,
you think of it as a family reunion.
yeah, I'm about to say, from my point of view, I like seeing y'all. You know, I like seeing Gavin. That's my guy. Dr. Frank is my guy. I love Tom Mitchell. Uh, who else do I love over there? I love championship material, believe it or not. Those are my guys.
Yes.
I love Crazy Cool. Even though, you know, he put me through a lot of ass whippings, he kind of grew on me. And now that he realized sin was just a terrible idea, I'm okay with him for the moment. As long as he stays retired. But apart from that, I wouldn't say it's a family reunion. More so that I just like seeing certain people and I like getting under the skin of other people.
I feel the same way.
Sabrina, you need to get your life together before you come and say that. You're a mess.
I am a mess. But you know what? It's a beautiful mess, and I love the way I'm living right now. So
That's amazing. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I remember how old I was for a second. In 5 years, probably still wrestling. Just still wrestling. That's really all I could see, honestly. Everything else, I kind of just flow where the universe takes me. So I've never been one to really plan out that far along. I mean, that far in advance.
Pretty simple answer.
right, like I'm over here, like I'm a living in the moment kind of girl myself. So like I get the whole like I don't even know where I'm gonna be tomorrow. So like,
Yeah.
I try to plan like maybe a couple days in advance, but even then, that's a lot to ask for. Cause you know, life is unexpected. Life's only way once, and you just got to play with it.
it is. Hence why this podcast took so long to do, because my life was just crazy for a while, and now it's finally.
Well, better late than never, right?
Right, and now we're back. We have now. This is our second episode under our belt. Like we're getting the hang of it. So.
Hey, at least I didn't get kicked out yet. Knock on wood.
Probably.
Well, you still got time.
Jinx it.
Well, you just said it.
I
One question that I would like to know, when Harley, we had this on our list, is do you have merch that you actually sell?
I'm working on it. I promise. I promise I'm working on it.
Harley's like, you best be.
I'm working on it. Don't worry. Soon come.
Where can people find you, such as shows or like social media?
Okay, so as far as companies and stuff, of course, there's always PPW every month. I'll be at Victory Pro Wrestling this Saturday in Long Island. Of course, I represent Federated Battle Club, so you can catch me in New York over there. Look who got kicked out.
No, I'm here. The camera's like, joke's on you.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I can't do this show now by myself.
No, I'm here.
And as far as socials go, I am on the Instagram at the Rembrandt. I am on the Twitter on the same thing. Is that all I got? Yeah, that's all I got. I'm not really a social media person, to be honest.
I mean, I get it. I'm not like on social media a lot. So when people are like, so you have a Facebook? I was like, I don't even know what a Facebook is. Like, I don't.
I mean, I have one, but I don't really like enough people to be like giving y'all my Facebook like that. So if you
That's
find
what
it, you
I'm
find it.
saying. I don't like
If you
that many
find it, I
people.
might add you, but if not, it's a personal account, so you could just look at my public post and
Oh
feel like
yeah.
you're added
I mean,
or
we
whatever.
recently just became friends on Instagram, like not even that long ago. So there you go.
You call yourself a fan, Sabrina?
Oh my gosh, you said this yesterday with Trevor too. Yeah, I know. I'm the worst. I got it.
Oh, Trevor Kage, the double champion, who also
He's,
apparently is your favorite team.
Yeah, Sabrina, how do you feel about that?
No, I'm talking to you, Harley.
Oh,
yeah,
me?
Harley.
Yeah, that's your
Yeah.
favorite.
No.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is your favorite, Harley, right?
No. No, he's gonna watch this and be like, "How dare you say that?"
Causing trouble, which is what I live for, actually. I'm happy
Yeah.
that I'm able to do this.
See,
Now
I don't
can smile at him.
I have favorites. Everyone knows who my favorites are. I just don't say them out loud.
Well, who's number one?
Everyone at PPW, I swear, knows. And people watching this know. Andretti, I will always root for Andretti. Always.
Fair
He's
enough.
like a
That's not
flying
bad choice.
machine in the ring. Other than that, I root for who like I actually want to see win. Like usually it's you. I root for Ruda. Harley, where you at? What happened?
I'm here. I'm trying to fix it.
Traveling over there.
I think you jinxed me, so I'm blaming you.
I mean, hey, you can blame me. That's fine. A lot of people like to blame me for little things. So it's okay. It's all right. We're doing great. We're doing great today.
Day two.
I know. And then we don't have one till next week, so we can have a little break from it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do we have any other questions, or am I just not looking
I
through
think
them?
the last question would just be, do you collect anything?
I think I collect stuff without like really thinking about it. I have a really like large video game collection that I didn't realize until just one day I was spring cleaning and I realized like it's a lot of shit. Oh, excuse my French. Other than that, no, not really my thing. What about you?
Me? I have a big collection of stuffed animals. I absolutely love them. I don't care how old I am. These are my best friends, especially Stitch.
Can't go wrong with 626.
What about you, Sabrina?
Oh, I'm not really a collector. I think I collect a lot of more like just flannels than anything. I'm not a big collector of like knickknacks, nothing. But like flannels are like my thing. Never go wrong.
No
Everyone has
offense, but you are like the basic pumpkin spice kind of girl.
I don't even like pumpkin spice either. That's the sad part.
Damn, someone's tension over here. You might have to get y'all in the ring.
Well, it's funny because like before these podcasts, her and I like be on the phone, and we'll just be like, "This is what's been happening to us today. Okay, let's get our lives together so we can do this podcast." And today, I needed to just vent to her for a second. I was like, "Listen, I know we're doing our podcast today. Let me just like vent real quick, and then I'll be fine for our podcast." Like that's makes us friends. Like we're that close. I trust her with my issues.
That's sweet. That is sweet.
No, I'm just kidding.
She just airs out all my dirty laundry right now.
Hey, listen,
He knows nothing.
I know nothing.
We'll fill Rembrandt in like in person instead of like where everyone else can see it.
Yes, yes. I can't wait. I love
I'm
pictures.
crying of laughter right now. I cannot.
Really. Well, that's all for me.
That is all for me. You don't think I can actually comprehend words right now. So
Well, thank you, ladies, for having me.
Thank you for coming.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Yeah, no, we talked about this podcast, you were very high on her list, and I was like, of course, like I would love to. And so it's funny because we both got our top people for the first 2 days. Like I said, Trevor, we should get Trevor, and you said we should get Rembrandt. So we're just knocking our number ones right out there.
And no better way to start. That's it.
I know we should have started with you first. So no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We love Trevor. He was a great time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Rembrandt, for coming on. It was an honor having you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Till
and see you next week.
Bye.